ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಲೆಸನ್ ಇತ್ತು ಅ ಹೀರೋ ಅಂತ. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ 2, 3, 4 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನು ತಂದಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಈ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಹಿಂದಿನ ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಇಯರ್ ಒಂದು ಆ್ಯನ್ಯುವಲ್ ಮತ್ತು ಸಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟರಿ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಿನೇಷನಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ತುಂಬ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ಆಗ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ಗಳಿದ್ದಾವೆ. ಇಷ್ಟು ಓದ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಒಂದು 20 ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನು RCಗಳನ್ನು ತೊಗೊಂಡು ಬರ್ತೀನಿ. ಅದನ್ನು ಸಹಿತ ತಾವು ನೋಡಬೇಕು. ವಿಡಿಯೋನ ಲೈಕ್, ಶೇರ್ ಹಾಗೂ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ವಾಚ್ ಮಾಡಿರಿ, ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬನ್ನು ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಮರೆಯದಿರಿ. ನಮ್ಮ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಚಾನಲ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಕನ್ನಡ, ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷ್, ಹಿಂದಿ, ವಿಜ್ಞಾನ, ಸಮಾಜ ವಿಜ್ಞಾನದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ನೋಟ್ಸ್, ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ಸ್ ವಿಡಿಯೋಗಳಿದ್ದಾವೆ. ತಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಹೋಗಿ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ಲೇ ಲಿಸ್ಟಿಂಗನ್ನು ಸಜೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಹೋಗಿ ನೋಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ಗೆ 2 and 3 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ಸ್ ನೋಡುವ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್: ವಾಟ್ ಮೇಡ್ ಸ್ವಾಮೀಸ್ ಫಾದರ್, ಹಿಸ್ ಕುಕ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಹಿಸ್ ಸರ್ವಂಟ್ ರಶ್ ಅಪ್ ಟು ದ ಆಫೀಸ್ ರೂಮ್? ಜೂನ್ 2015 ಈ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆನ್ಸರ್: ದೇರ್ ವಾಸ್ ಆನ್ agonized thundering cry followed by heavy tumbling and falling amidst furniture, so Swami's father, cook and servant rushed up to the office room carrying light. Second question: what was the news report about? Answer: the news report was about the bravery of a village lad who, while returning home by a jungle path, had come face to face with a tiger. It described the fight the boy had with the tiger and his flight up a tree where he had stayed half a day until some people came that way and killed the tiger. ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗಿ ಬರ್ಕೊಡ್ರಿ ಮತ್ತು ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಡ್ರಿ. ಉತ್ತರಗಳು ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಇದ್ದಾವೆ. ಥರ್ಡ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್: ವಾಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ಸ್ವಾಮೀಸ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ವೆನ್ ಹಿ ಹಿಯರ್ಡ್ ದ ರಿಪೋರ್ಟ್? ಆನ್ಸರ್: when Swami heard that a boy fought with a tiger, he did not believe it. He felt the boy was too young. It must have been a grown-up person who was facing the tiger. Fourth question: why did Swami dispute father's theory? Answer: Swami did not agree with father's thinking that only courage was necessary in order to fight. He felt that strength and age were more important than courage. Fifth question: why did not Swami's father like the way Swami had been brought up? Answer: Swami's mother and grandmother were too protective of him. Swami was used to sleeping beside his mother or grandmother. Swami was in the second form and his father taught his practice to be disgraceful. So he did not like the way he had been brought up like a baby. Sixth question: why did Swami want to silence his granny? Answer: Swami's father insisted that he sleep alone in the office room. Swami quickly got up and silently went to his bed in the passage. His granny asked him some questions, but he tried to silence her as he wanted to pretend to be asleep so that his father would not make him sleep alone in the office room. Seventh question: father asked Swami to sleep elsewhere. What was the result? Answer: to prove that he had courage, father asked Swami to sleep that night alone in the office. For Swami, it was a frightful proposition, as leaving his granny's bedside would keep him trembling and awake all night. Eighth question: why did not father want Swami to sleep next to his granny? Answer: father felt that it was disgraceful for Swami to sleep next to his granny or mother like a baby, as he was in second form and should not be treated any more like a young child. Ninth question: what did Swami's father do when he found Swami pretending to be asleep? Answer: to escape from his father, Swami pretended to be asleep. Soon his father came and woke him up. Swami stirred and groaned as if in sleep. His father tried to wake him up thrice, and in the third time he woke up. His father rolled up his bed, tucked it under his arm, and asked Swami to follow him to the office room. 10th question: why did Swami hesitate to sleep in the office room? What reason did he tell? Answer: Swami did not want to sleep in the office room as it was dusty and there might be scorpions behind his law books. Also, he was afraid of darkness and there was no light burning in the room. 11th question. What was the promise Swami's father expected from him? How did he get the promise made? Answer. Swami's father made him promise that he would not roll up his bed and go to his granny's side at night. He got him to make the promise by threatening to make him the laughing stock at school if he went to his granny's side at night. 12th question. Why did not father want a lamp burning in the room? Answer. Father wanted Swami to overcome his fear of darkness. He wanted to develop his good habit and hence he did not want a lamp burning in the room. 13th question. How did Swami feel when his father made him sleep alone? Answer. Swami felt cut off from humanity. He was pained and angry. He did not like the cruelty in his father. He hated the newspaper for printing the tiger story. He wished that the tiger had not spared the boy who he felt was a monster. 14th question. What did Swami do when he found something moving in the darkness? Answer. Lying under the bench, Swami saw something move in the darkness. He thought that his end had come. He decided to tear the devil before it tore him. When it came near, he crawled out from under the bench, hugged it with all his might, and used his teeth on it like a mortal weapon. 15th question. Through the stillness, all kinds of noises reached his ears. What noises were these? Answer. In the stillness of the night, all kinds of noises reached his ears. He heard the clock ticking, rustling of trees, snoring sounds, some vague insects humming. 16th question. What habit of sleeping was disgraceful according to Swami's father? April 2015 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆನ್ಸರ್ಸ್ ನೋಡುವ. According to Swami's father, Swami's habit of sleeping either beside his granny or his mother like a baby was disgraceful. He thought that his son was grown up and should be independent. 17th question. How did Swami become a hero of the district? April 2017. Already its question asked in the annual examination 2017 April. The answer is sometime during the night Swami went up to sleep. When he woke up from the nightmare, he saw something moving in the darkness. Before the devil could attack him, to caught hold of it and bit into its leg with his teeth. This made the burglar fall. Further servants caught him. Next day he was followed by his family, police, his teachers and friends. In this manner he became a hero. 18th question. What kind of support did Swami get from his mother? Answer. Swami's mother did support him but did not believe in mollycoddling him. When father accused her of doing so, she denied it. Later, after Swami underwent a disturbing night, her mothering instincts rose to the surface. She refused to allow father to make Swami sleep alone in the office again. She was upset that Swami had spent a night scarring his life trying to catch a notorious robber. Question number 19. Why was Swami afraid of the ghosts? Answer. Swami was afraid of devils and ghosts. He had heard his friend Mani tell that he had been the devil on the banyan tree. Also, Muniswami's father spat blood when the devil slapped him hard once when he was returning home late from work. He had also heard that his friend who had disappeared in 4th class was said to have been carried off by the ghosts to Nepal or Siam. All these stories frightened Swami. 20th question. Describe Swami's dreadful experience when he was laying under the bench. March 2022 ದಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೇಳಿದಾರ. ಆನ್ಸರ್ಸ್ ನೋಡುವ. Swami lay under the bench as he felt safer there. When he fell asleep, he was racked with the nightmare of a tiger chasing him. As the nightmare continued, he was desperate to escape. When he suddenly opened his eyes to feel Granny's presence, but he only touched the wooden leg of the bench and felt lonely. Then he heard a rustling sound as if something was moving. He gazed in horror, crawled out and hugged it, using his teeth to bite into it as a mortal weapon. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ 2 ಮತ್ತು 3 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಆಯಿತು. ಇನ್ನು 4 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಮತ್ತು ಆನ್ಸರ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ನೋಡುವ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ, ಹೌ ವಾಸ್ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ಫುಲ್ ಇನ್ ಫುಲ್ಫಿಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ದ ಇಂಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಹಿಸ್ ಫಾದರ್ ಟು ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಹಿಸ್ ಕರೇಜ್? ಮಾರ್ಚ್ 2019 ನಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳಿದಾರ. ಆನ್ಸರ್ಸ್ ನೋಡಿ. After reading the newspaper report about a boy facing a tiger bravely, father decided to make Swami courageous. So he made him sleep alone in the office room in darkness. Swami, alone in the dark room, remembered all the ghost stories he had heard in his life. So he crouches under the bench, which makes him feel secure, compact, reassuring. Encased in his blanket, he falls up to sleep. He is racked by nightmares of a tiger chasing him. On waking up, he sees a shadow move in front him. Thinking it to be the ghost, he holds on his ankle and with all his might bites his ankle. The ghost cries out in pain and falls down. It turns out to be the notorious housebreaker police have been looking for. Next morning, Swami is appreciated by the police for helping them to catch the burglar. He is also congratulated by his friends, teachers and headmaster. Thus he is able to prove the father that he was courage. Second question, how did the newspaper report cause pain and anger to Swami? Answer, Swami's father felt that Swami had been brought up in a very protective manner by his mother and grandmother. He felt that Swami had to learn to be courageous, so when he read a report in the newspaper about a village lad who had bravely fought a tiger in the jungle park, he challenged Swami to sleep alone in his office room. The challenge later became a command and Swami was forced to sleep alone. He felt cut off from humanity. He was pained and angered by his father's cruelty further. He hated the newspaper for printing the story. He wished that the tiger had not spared. The boy was seemed like a monster to him. Third question, why did Swami not sleeping alone? What worried him? Answer, Swami always liked to sleep next to his granny in the passage. If there was any change in the arrangement, it kept him trembling and awake all night. When father left him alone in his office, he felt hurt, angry and cut up from humanity. As silence deepened, he remembered various stories he had heard about devils and demons. He remembered many having seen the devil on the banyan tree and Munisami's father slapped by the devil near the river's end. Not only that, he also remembered hearing that one of the boy in 4th class had disappeared because the devil may have taken him to Nepal or Siam. These things frightened him. Last question ಇತ್ತು, how did Swami becomes a hero? June 2019 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳಿದಾರೆ. Most important to other. Swami's father was not happy with the way he had been brought up and he wanted him to courageous. So when he read a news report about the bravery of a village lad in fighting a tiger, he commanded Swami to sleep alone in his office room. Swami was scared to death but was helpless. Swami could not get sleep for long, so he got up and slept under a bench thinking it to be a safer place. He soon fell asleep and dreamed that a tiger was chasing him. The tiger was behind him but he could not move. He suddenly heard a thud and then a rustling sound. He saw something moving. He was sweating with fright but became bold and decided to catch the devil before it caught him. When it came near, he crawled out, hugged it with all his might, and dug his teeth into it like a mortal weapon. At the instant, he heard a loud cry followed by a falling sound. Soon, his father, cook and servant came there and caught the burglar who lay amidst the furniture with a bleeding ankle. The next morning, he found congratulations being showered on him by his classmates, teachers, and the police. He had become a hero as he has helped to catch a notorious burglar. ಸೊ ಇಷ್ಟು ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೀರೋ ಪಾಠದಲ್ಲಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಮತ್ತು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ಗೆ ಬರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ 2-3 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸನ್ನು ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್